What are you? That was the wrong scene. God damn it! Oh my god! All right, hold on. Jesus, Pygo! Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Yaga Unleashed, the Gambit. Pygo is shaking me violently and being annoying, and she kissed me, so it's fine. I'm so sorry. Yeah, she kind of just clicked the button for me, so I didn't have much of a choice.
You said I sound like a dog.
I did not say that. You said, "Oh, I think I heard the dog," because you were like coughing or something like that, and I was like, "Oh, it might have just been you." That's all I said.
No, I'm a cat.
I thought you were a chicken.
You can be wrong. That's okay.
I am confused.
I still love you.
Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to episode 7 of Yaga Unleashed, the Gambit.
We'll see you again.
Oh, we're never gonna have a normal intro. Anyways, welcome to another session, everybody. Episode 7. As you can see, we are missing a player, unfortunately. We decided to move on this week without them. Because of that, and because I literally just got home from work, today's session is going to be a little shorter than normal, but you know what? We're still going to have a lot of fun regardless. So let's quickly get into introductions, top to bottom in the Discord, and then we'll jump into it. So, starting with Brisket.
Hello, I am DetectiveBrisket, and it's technically the 18th of January for me, so it's technically my birthday, so you've got to be nice to me.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to
No, we're not doing that.
Happy birthday.
We don't have time.
Happy birthday.
Move on.
Pygo.
Happy birthday.
Pygo.
Best friend Brisket. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, so we're skipping Pygo's introduction. Vazrik, go.
Hey, I'm Pygo, please. Hey, I'm Vazrik. I'm a tiefling VTuber. I'm playing Cormac. I'm very evil. Let's go.
Yippee, Zeris.
Hello, I'm Zeris. I'm also a fellow VTuber. Currently sick, as you can hear at my voice, and I'm playing Dre's Ladrin Wizard of the group.
Yeah.
This is dulcet, bassy tones.
Thank you
Last
very
but
much.
not least, we got Zork.
Hello, I am Zork. I'm a demon go, but today I'm an edgy samurai. Let's go.
Yippee!
No, you are a foolish samurai.
Really, I mean, non-VTuber.
Yes, why do you need to expose him like that?
Because I gotta become Aku. That's why.
Aku these nuts. Anyways,
Hakuna Matata.
Aqua, spit on that thing.
that was better. All right.
Or maybe shapeshift on that thing.
No, we're done. You killed it. All right, we
going to
have
sleep.
some D&D stuff to do, so let's go jump into that, shall we?
Wait, what? But
What do you mean,
but
what?
you didn't introduce everyone.
Yes, we did.
We literally did.
What?
Moving along.
You were,
Well,
Moving
I
along.
didn't get
you
to
were,
go.
yeah, because you were
Because you
singing
were
"Happy
singing.
Birthday."
Happy
used a lot of time.
birthday
Oh
my-
to
Can I deafen her?
you.
I think I can deafen her. One
I
second.
think so. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
I mean, she's Erna.
I fixed it.
I go. We're. Let's go. Let's move along. Okay, who's doing the recap?
No, I forgot she's a mod. Damn it.
It's my server.
I don't care. All right, let's jump into the session, please. We don't have a lot of time to play today. All right. Who would like to give the recap from last session? Wait, oh god, I'm deafened. Hold on. Oh, what the? Why did you deafen?
What happened?
Why did you deafen me twice?
Oh boy.
What?
Someone, who deafened me? Pygo.
I
don't
just
think anyone knows.
explained what happened.
You know that you
Last
can look
session.
in the chat logs.
Yeah,
if you
can
really
we
wanna
do it
know.
again so the stream can hear it?
Okay, so.
The
Where
funny
do we
part is
start?
Pygo
Last
was
God damn it! Stop deafening me!
living here, by the way. for
Damn
last
it!
session, I think.
I won.
He was.
Come on.
Was she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody was here last session.
Everyone.
Everybody was
Yeah.
here.
Oh, actually, real
It was
quick,
session before.
before we jump into the session, I need to admit something embarrassing. So, some good news and bad news. I finally got all the episodes uploaded to YouTube. Yippee!
Yay.
However, bad news. We lost episode 5.
I have
Why?
episode 5 archived.
I wasn't
if you
there
wanna understand
anyway.
My perspective.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you want, you can send it to me and I could upload that instead. But yeah, I lost I wasn't able to upload in the time during our vacation stuff, so. I got
Yeah, I've
episode
got
6
some
though.
archived,
Okay, we can handle that
I
later.
got my perspective archived, yeah.
Okay,
Now
good.
we're on to episode 7.
What?
6, 7. This is episode 7.
Oh
I'm
my
glad you picked up on that,
God.
man.
Alright, can someone
Yeah.
please do the recap now?
Yeah. I think Pygo was about to start, but
No.
no. Okay. All right. I'll do it then.
Go for it.
Last session, we had deliberated what our plans were going to be, and Cormac kind of took control over it, the planning, since he wanted to get this show on the road, and he sent him. Well, he and Chio went to the church to speak with, I guess, what was he, an abbot that was there or something?
A priest, yeah.
A priest of some sort, and also get information on the king's interests and whatnot, as well as try to get some information on the tower. It was a fruitful endeavor, as we learned that it can potentially be bribed rather easily if you know what he likes. Cormac also sent Amagiri to scout the castle and check the guard rotations. While Strays and Martia, as well as some of the NPCs that we have tagging along with us, stayed outside on the outskirts to create a kind of headquarters for us to use for our time here, carving a makeshift base into the side of the mountain using magic and physical labor. Selfie had gone to the coal refining factory to check the conditions of the area, how it works, and she also used the time to make some equipment for the purposes of astronomy. When she was doing so, I suppose it was the foreman, I think. Was it the foreman? Came to speak with her, trying to figure out why people were getting distracted. And after talking with her for a bit, probably not the foreman then.
You guys, I will say, you guys never really learned what their role was.
I also didn't learn his name. Because I didn't write down his name because Cormac wasn't there for it.
Yeah,
so...
Selfie heard it. The guy's name was Felix.
Yeah, Selfie heard it. Okay. Yeah, this Felix guy came to talk to her and figure out why people were getting distracted from work. He didn't want people getting in trouble or something like that. And after talking with her for a little bit, he gave her a patch that had a worker's symbol on it, but also had a picture of the well, the town well, on the back of it. And he wants her to meet him there at night at the well. When we reconvened, Martia met a minotaur in the forest cutting trees.
Yeah, I wonder what that was about.
Yeah, I wonder. I guess he was just cutting trees. After speaking with the priest, Cormac and Chio had a brief discussion. Chio was wanting to eliminate some of the religious competition in town, and Cormac was delighted at the prospect of potential slaughter of victims that he could use. And then we reconvened with everyone else and kind of discussed what our plans for the night were going to be, which were kind of figured out, but not quite set in stone yet. I suppose we'll be discussing that more today. And that's it.
Indeed, wonderful. Point of inspiration to you. So.
Yeah.
So. Second. Excuse me.
Everyone's
So
got
as
the
you guys. Oh no, I burped.
Oh.
I wolfed down a sugar cookie earlier because I hadn't eaten it in a while. When I said I just got back from work, I was not kidding. So, you guys currently are in the midst of your brand new hideout that you have constructed. Well, still under construction, but it serves decent enough as a makeshift base of operations. And you guys had just met up, beginning to talk specifics about the current plans and all the information that you guys have learned after your first day in Azakar. At this point, the sun has beyond set, and evening has rolled through. There is just only a little bit of moonlight out in the sky, shedding the dimmest amount of light on the horizon. With that, the temperatures also begin to drop. So, thankfully for you guys, though, you guys are in shelter at the moment, and I assume you got a fire going. So cold is not an issue at the moment. That being said, sounds like you guys have some things that you wanted to get done, so if you guys want to take the time to discuss further plans, now is the time to do so. Also, for the obvious bit here, obviously since Icon is not here, Chio is just going to be in the background. So anything involving Chio, I can assist in describing what Icon's character would be doing. Aside from that, I won't be role-playing as Chio, nor will Chio be doing any combat for this episode.
Okay.
I want to make sure everybody's on this.
Yeah.
So you can still do stuff that might have involved Chio, but you know, Chio's going to be more of like a background kind of thing today.
Okay. Yeah, because Chio wanted Cormac to kill the priests. But Cormac doesn't necessarily need Chio there to do it.
Very true.
Mhm.
So,
All right.
stage is yours.
Tonight marks the first night. What shall we do this evening? I understand that you have a meeting that you'd like to go to. Or not emoji. I almost said emoji. Selfie.
Hello. No. Have I been written into the story?
Oh shit! How'd you get here?
Not your
Is that a
arc, not
giant
your arc.
lizard? Why are you bringing a giant lizard into the tundra?
He's good at swimming.
Are those little mittens on his claws?
Oh man, no one's gonna get that reference. Anyways.
So, yeah. I assume you still want me to go with that plan? Meet with that stranger? I do need another person to come
could.
with.
I could tag along before I do my churchly duties.
Actually, I talked with Martia earlier.
Oh,
And it seems like Marcia wanted to do some talking. It seems like Marcia knows these people, or at least very similar background.
then perhaps I shall simply observe.
Go ahead.
Unless you think you can handle everything that happens on your own.
Well, I see you're very thirsty for some priest, if I'm correct.
Thirsty for some priests. That is such a weird way to word that.
You hear Vraltor's.
I want them priests.
You hear Vraltor's voice in the back of your head, Corby. I mean, she's not wrong.
Thirsty for their blood, yes.
Among
Yeah,
other
the
things.
Why do you sound like Varney?
Who's Barney?
Oh, we're no.
Varney.
We're no more inside jokes. We did one already. That's one too many.
Barney.
I'm not gonna explain it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Maybe
Explain
during
it
the
later.
break. Ask in the
Explain it
break,
later
and
to
I'll
me.
explain.
Yeah, okay. You're just thinking that I'll forget to ask. That's what you're.
Oh no,
betting
I
on.
won't. I'll explain it during the break. Just
Okay,
not
perfect.
doing it right now.
Do you know what time he's going to be there, or is it just after dark?
All I know, I have this patch to follow.
And that's the town well, right?
Hmm.
Did we see the town well when we were exploring the town?
Roll a perception check. Time traveling perception check. Let's see what you
Perception
noticed
check.
before.
We're 13 passive hell.
No, because passive is more for like other people rolling against you. I'd say this would
So
be like an
my-
active.
wait,
Yeah,
wait,
but 22 is way
So
better.
are you saying? Wait. When you say that, you make it sound like passive perception is useless on a player character.
No, not at all. It's very useful.
Okay.
That's literally
Okay,
what
it's
passive
just when you
perception.
say it's
That's what
more
passive
for-
stuff is for. It's for like because like when you're like rolling a skill check against an NPC, you're not like rolling a contested roll or anything like that, right? So you have to have a DC for something. So that's what that typically is.
Okay.
Yeah. Them's the rules.
I was just saying that the passive perceptions, like just the way you worded that. Was
Yeah,
like,
I might have worded it weirdly. That's my bad.
When you're rolling, yeah, it was like you made it sound like when we're rolling against something, that's their passive perception. I was like, wait, what? All right, anyway, yeah, 22.
Yeah, 22 will do it. Yeah. I'll say, Cormac, you took note of it. It is there is a water well that you noticed near actually a town square, towards the center of the city. You didn't pay it much of a glance at the time because with the freezing temperatures in this area, a water well seems kind of redundant. But if this might be part of a meeting place, then maybe there's a reason for it being almost like a hidden in plain sight kind of location.
Hmm. All right, then I'll say I've seen where that well is. I can lead you there.
Do you think joining us will be the right way, since he thinks I'm coming there alone?
Did they tell you to come alone?
I think they assumed I will be.
I doubt there will
Didn't
be any
you-
harm in bringing your companions along.
Didn't you become invisible that one time on the ship?
Indeed, I did.
Why won't you pull that?
Who says I wasn't planning to?
Hmm.
But if
How silly
Martia's
of me.
coming, then what's the point?
I don't want to scare him away, I guess.
Yet you bring Martia?
She's more of the comforting type.
I look over at the extremely tall, muscular woman.
I wouldn't say she's the more comfortable one, to be honest.
She looks more rough around the edges than comforting.
Between the two of you.
You flatter me.
Sorry, didn't mean to.
I've been muted this whole time. I've said so many things, and
I thought you were going to sit there quietly.
I thought that was a character choice. That's funny.
No. I'm an idiot.
Martia's just standing there stoically.
Menacingly.
Oh, right, I'm supposed to talk out loud.
Did
I
you
was
just talk
thinking
the whole
so
time in your head?
hard.
I forgot to use my mouth.
I forgot to use my own. I'll have you know, Comic, people have ran to me in help before. Granted,
I turn
that's
and
probably
point
not
at you.
aliens.
I turn and point at you and say, "You are now breathing manually."
Vazric, all your rolls are disadvantaged for the next 5 minutes.
Oh, shut up! Shut up!
I am tempted to like just mend water, like put a bubble line around your head. Yeah, I agree.
Again. Just so you know, I'll always breathe.
Whispering what?
And I also lost the game, but that's beside the point.
Oh my
God
god.
damn it,
Um,
Maz.
I'm not gonna be able to
Oh, my
upload this
millennial
to
boomer.
YouTube after this, dude.
Everybody just lost the game who's watching.
People are gonna report this video for hate speech.
What?
Wow.
No, this ain't hate speech. This is love
This is an
speech,
evil
okay?
complaint.
This is my love language.
But it's speech and they hate us
Abuse.
now.
Okay, Marty, you were saying.
Yeah, moving on from that. Sorry.
Do also keep in mind, Cormac, that I am from around here. I fit in. I'm not. Well, I might be bigger than most people, but this is my home. I'm from Voshkov. I am not an
Voshkov's a big place. And besides, I think I blend in pretty well as a Voshkovian or whatever.
You know what? I actually, yeah, I look at his pale skin and his red hair. You know what? That's actually pretty fun.
Yeah. So I'm not sure where you're going with that. Besides, even if I didn't, I can be. And then I use my mask of many faces to make myself look just like Selfie. Anyone with Selfie's voice. And then I use it again to look like Amagiri. With Amagiri's voice, I want. And then I transform back to Korvac. So I don't really need to worry about appearances, do I?
Very true.
Six.
So I'd like to tag along.
Any objections, Selfie?
If anything, I'll just make myself look like the scholar that I was earlier. Nothing more unassuming than a timid, weak, frail young man like that.
Martia will turn to Selfie and she'll say, I'll follow your lead on this. It is your operation after all.
Get to do.
Pygo,
You're
you're
more
cutting
than
out a
welcome
lot.
to turn me away.
Uh,
Yeah, you gotta move it closer, babe.
But if this is a trap for outsiders, and if they choose to get violent with you, and they outnumber you, you may want me around.
I
Well,
don't
you
think
can
we
have
need you for that purpose.
Better safe than sorry. Who knows?
I think I was sorry rather than safe. All I need is a voice. I don't care for the talking. But I also don't want to screw up our plan. So I would recommend you either stay invisible or stay outside.
You're
Do you
you're
agree?
you're proficient with persuasion because you took the noble background, right, Brisket?
I don't take the noble background.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay.
I'm also
However-
proficient with expertise.
I
You have
am
expertise in
proficient.
persuasion.
I think so, yeah.
I'm proficient in
Wait, how many things did
intimidation.
you take? How many things did you take expertise in?
I don't know how it works.
You
She multi-classed into rogue, so she has 2.
you get 2 things. Yeah, you get 2 things. So you pick.
No,
persuasion
technically
and
3,
your
because
tool?
you get expertise with tools as an artificer. So 3 things.
Oh, no,
okay.
Yeah, I do have expertise.
Yeah. I am proficient in intimidation.
What are the 2 skills that you're expert in? Pygo.
What
Persuasion
again?
and what else? The 2 skills that you're expert in. Since
I
you're
have
expert with your tools.
survival. I have persuasion.
So those
I
are your
have
2?
nature.
Oh,
No, that's just
proficiency, not
proficient.
expertise.
No, it says
Yeah.
expertise in arcane. It says
What?
expertise in nature.
Hold on, let me check your character
It
sheet.
says
That's a
expertise
lot
in
of
things.
persuasion.
Did
No,
she
hold on.
accidentally get expertise in everything?
No, I don't
Did the
think that's the
character sheet
case.
fuck up?
No.
I'm pretty sure we got it because of my multi-class, the 24 rules for rogue.
Oh, yeah, you're not kidding,
Pygo is
yeah.
using 24 rank.
Yeah,
What's
I did
the-
everything with Gallus, so don't worry
Artificer
about like if
7,
it got
3.
broken.
I might just not remember. Because I definitely,
What's the
I
2024
helped
rogue?
you.
We definitely looked over everything, so
Yes.
at least that.
So it should be
Does
right.
the 2024 rogue get a lot more expertise?
I'm looking up
Might
now.
be my
so,
subclass.
I'll DM you, Vaz.
It's a problem. We
Okay.
can take care of it another time. It's fine.
Yeah.
You guys
Don't
are
worry
very
about it now.
powerful. It doesn't matter too much. But we'll look over it either during the break or another time.
Alright.
Oh, I guess the expertise feat would also give you more if you took that.
Maybe.
You
I'm
get
sorry, I
more level
don't
6 in
remember.
rogue as well.
That's okay.
I know we took a lot more feat than like extra skills.
Okay. Right. Back to settings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just trying to figure out like what you're working with for your skill checks.
He's
Okay, so
got a
you-
lot
you-
of skills.
So you definitely have proficiency with persuasion. So you don't need to worry about someone else being there for that at least.
No. It's
Cormac's
like
more
I
of an
really don't like
expert
talking.
at Cormac's more of like he doesn't have expertise, but he is quite adept at deception and intimidation rather than persuasion. But he is also
So-
quite good at stealth. So what I'll do is I will try to hold on to that spell slot because I might need it later for what I've been planning on doing at the church, and I'll just kind of try to keep out of sight using the alleyways.
Okay. Selfie will accept that.
And because I have the... Actually, wait, let me double check to make sure I actually took that as a magic item. No, I did not this time. I used to have it on him, but I don't in this campaign. Okay. I forgot about that. Because I did have those the slippers, the elven kind boots of elven kind in the last campaign, so I confused myself with that. I don't have boots of elven kind in this game, so never mind.
Okay. Yeah, I think
It'd be a
we're going
normal-
to the
normal check.
meeting then.
Yeah.
All right, so we got
I think Amagiri has the boots of
Selfie.
elven kind, though, right?
We got Selfie, Cormac, and Martia heading over to the meeting. Strays and Amagiri, what are you two getting up to for this evening?
Well, Amagiri, you already provided information to the castle, right? Anything else that we need to find out there, by any chance? Because if you already know like a basic outline of the castle, we can go back in there to get more information, this time with a little bit more of a help of mine.
Yeah, I could try to go back in, but since we have the soldier outfits. Although I may still try to still try to sneak in just because to avoid as many questioning eyes.
Well, it's up to you if you want my help, because together we could probably get in there pretty easy. Don't forget the thing that Cormac did with the invisibility is also something I can do.
Yeah, I think it would be worth it to get a better outline of the castle.
Well then let's do this.
What's the weather like tonight?
Very cold.
It's not blizzardy though, like it was the other night.
No, I would say for tonight there is a very light snowfall, but not enough where it's like covering the roads or anything like that. It's like sprinkling a little bit.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about getting like ruined by a blizzard. That's good.
Correct.
Okay. Sorry, I had to interrupt you there, Zaris. I was just curious.
Oh, okay.
I know you don't have to worry about the cold as much as the rest of us.
Yeah, all okay. Well then, sounds like a plan that we get more information. Eventually we get a sneak peek at our target as well.
Yeah.
With the birthday suits. Oh no.
For this particular operation, I'm going to basically change into one of the guard outfits that that I had taken.
All right, lovely.
Yeah, I'm the new guy. I love how in the Hitman games, like when you fucking take a guard outfit, and then they find the body, they don't realize that, oh, the guy who we've never seen before immediately, like, that must be him.
He's him.
Just like, oh, he's just the new guy.
Well,
Amazing.
Does this sound like a plan for everybody?
Sounds like a plan. The two of you will go scout out the castle some more. Hopefully get a nice look at what's going on inside. The rest of us will go check out the well, and once the business at the well is done, I will do my part at the church.
Alrighty, sounds like a plan. So, the party splits once again. We'll start off with
let's
the.
go.
Party.
Yep, we'll start off with the meeting. So, Selfie, Cormac, and Martia, the three of you make your way towards the central plaza town. And there, according to Cormac's memory, you guys see the water well. The streets are almost completely empty. Everybody, after finishing up their work for the day, have all retreated back to their homes and have already finished up eating their evening rations. And so everybody at this point is trying to get some sleep for the next day, as another long, arduous day of labor awaits them. And so the streets are almost abandoned. It's just you guys out here.
I would like to perception to make sure that there isn't, like, anyone following us as we're coming this way.
Absolutely, go for it.
I'd like to stealth to kind of hide myself in the alleyways as we're approaching.
Indeed, 16, easy enough. Martia with a 6.
I'll also
Yeah.
I'll also keep my eyes open too while I'm doing so.
Yeah, you can roll a perception as well if you'd like.
Ah.
All right. The two of you, neither of you notice anything in particular, nothing out of the ordinary on the streets. You guys are alone out here.
Yep, good enough for me. I'm sure that's the truth.
In
Yeah.
that case, I'll take a less stealthy approach. I believe I can use this. If not, please let me know.
Ooh, wall of text.
Or-
Magical tinkering. Alrighty. What are you trying to do with this?
I remember there is an option as my class to bestow in an item a sound. Is that right?
That is true, yes.
I would like the moment I touch the well, make it like whistle.
You want to make the
Whistling
well
well.
itself whistle?
So I think it would have to be a brick on the well, but I think that could
Yeah.
technically work if you let that happen, Gallus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll say you take one of the
Waves
bricks and
dripping
you,
with
with the magical tinkering, you take a small handheld device that's almost like a chirper, if you guys know what that is. The little audio discs that you hear in like birthday cards and stuff like that.
And I have a
So you-
question.
Yes.
Now that that item is bestowed with my magic, forever till I have more items that take over this well will forever whistle by touch. At least that one specific brick.
Okay.
It's awesome.
Very
When you
nice.
tap it.
So you're just gonna leave that there for like ages, and people are just gonna have to deal with that unending chirping.
Well, in my head, if this is a secret hiding spot of the quote unquote the good people, and we are the bad people, it will be easy to tell people go to the whistling well to find where to get to them.
The well that whistles.
That's awesome idea. Great job.
Heck yeah. All right, but you guys, you place that little chirping device onto the well. What do you guys like to do here? You found the location.
And
Now you
there
gotta
aren't
find
any
the people.
guard patrols that we notice when we're coming up this way.
Actually, very what's the word I'm trying to say? Very good to notice there. I would say you didn't notice a whole lot with the perception checks that you rolled. I'll say Cormac with the 10. You would have noticed as like making your way back inside town. Most of the guard patrols were on the outskirts of town.
Hmm.
Seems that they are more concerned with protecting the border itself than the actual town.
Interesting.
Well, also with people not living if they're the workforce.
Very interesting. I assume we'd all have our hoods up because it's cold as fuck.
Yeah.
Yes, you need that.
Martia's trying to stay away from all like conceal identity.
Oh, okay. Cormac's already disguised, so it doesn't really matter much for him.
Yeah.
He just looks like that same bespectacled student he was when he was talking to the priest before. But I have 120 feet of dark vision. I'm gonna creep over and take a look down the well,
Absolutely.
and I can see through through magical darkness as well. So
Good to know. You look down into the well. Looks like a pretty standard water well. You know, a pulley system, like a long hempen rope that goes all the way down. Looks like it goes down underground pretty far. You do notice at the bottom there does seem to be a small trickle of light at the bottom.
I'm going to look towards Selfie and say, "Looks like you're going down."
What's my strength score? I'm 21. I'm gonna look to Selfie. I'm going to say, I can give you help on the way down. Just grab onto my back. Oh wait, we have ropes, don't we?
There's a pulley rope right there.
Oh yeah, we could use that. I just expected to climb down like a savage beast.
Actually,
That's what I
I
was planning on
will send my servant before me.
The corrupted one.
The corrupted one.
Cool.
That has become MacCore, yeah. The
This will be
MacCore. The demon core.
I don't like it when the DM like with a clear smile as they say it, saying.
I
"This
mean,
will be good."
Homunculus looks like a creepy fucking monster now.
Yeah, it's
so.
a creepy cat thing with wings. Okay, so
And it's got too much teeth now.
This will be good. Evil smile.
first off, I forgot my dice bowl. Let me grab that. I'm using some brand new dice that I got at MagFest. Yippee!
Yo! Did you see that there's HoloLive dice now?
Oh yeah, we were there actually.
Yeah, we saw the people
Zork
selling
showed
them.
them to me.
They were expensive, man. I was tempted, but
They
I'm
look so
like,
good. I like
they're
the
at-
crony ones a lot.
dude, they were $100.
Yeah, I know.
$100 a
I
set.
know.
I was like, that's super awesome.
Yeah.
I cannot afford that.
Dude,
It's
I
super
spent
awesome,
$75.
and also
Oh,
a
pretty
super
sad.
scam.
Yeah.
I
Are
would
they
say a
cheaper on the
scam,
HoloLive
but-
store?
No,
No. Fuck.
no,
I
they're,
spent-
They
they're
look so good though.
I spent $75 on 3 sets. That is more than the 3 sets of dice that I got that I'm very happy with
Okay,
for
so
a single set.
here's what happens. Selfie. Question for you. When you send your homunculus, actually, I was gonna ask if you could see through it, but I forgot that it's not an
No.
actual familiar, so never mind. Okay,
I
so
would assume that Cormac will have some access to that though. Without me knowing.
right,
of
right,
course,
because Vraltor can, but you guys
If
don't
you
know
want
Vraltor. And Vraltor enjoys chaos, so
that
have
he
fun with that,
does.
Gallus.
Yippee.
Cormac enjoys chaos too, though, and so mentally I'll say, you can look through that thing, right?
Who are you saying this to? You said?
To Vraltor,
I'm
still-
mentally. Yeah,
I mean,
you're in
maybe.
that thing. It looks like.
It's not that
See
I'm
if you can.
inside it. It's well complicated. I could peek though.
Take a peek and show me whatever you choose to do with it. This should be entertaining.
Alrighty, let's see how this goes. and you send the homunculus down, Selfie.
Cormac closes his
None-
eyes.
Okay, so Cormac,
I
you close
want
your
to
eyes.
have a perception check on him,
On who?
on Cormac.
To see through the disguise?
No, to see if you have any connection to what's going on, because I know you have connection to the homunculus now.
I would say this
I
would be
mean,
more.
The illusion that Cormac is using to disguise himself looks like it still has its eyes open. However, to see through the illusion, you'd need to make an investigation check against my spell save DC, I think is how that works, right?
I just want to
believe so.
see if you change by the homunculus moving away from you. Like, is there something I can like
I'd
realize
say
from them?
I'd say if she wants to try to do that, Gallus, probably have her see through the disguise first and then insight on me, maybe?
I would say this would just be
What
one
do you think?
investigation check. If she's like trying to just read
Okay.
Okay.
like you physically, I'll allow it be one roll. Okay, yeah, that'll do it.
Okay. Yeah, that beats my spell save
24.
DC, yep.
Yeah, Selfie. You kind of
I know a
glance
number
over.
that's funnier
You-
than 24, though.
Yeah.
25.
25.
Part of you.
Oh my god. All right,
I
Selfie.
love SpongeBob.
You look over at Cormac and kind of like stare very intently at him. You focus in on the arcane magic that shields Cormac's form, and with your keen eyes, you know the exact angles and points that you need to glance through, almost as if you're looking through a one-way mirror in a way, even if it's only for a few seconds. And you look at just the perfect angle where the illusion fades for just a moment. You see his true form, and you see his eyes close, focusing on something. Does that information suffice?
Yeah.
Wonderful. So, Cormac, you close your eyes, and although it is very blurry to your naked eyes, you do see a faint, a blurry image waving about as this vision of the homunculus diving down into this well. And you're not able to make out any fine details, but you do see it get down to the bottom. It looks like the tunnel goes horizontal and goes out. There's what looks to be a torch lit. And you wind just around the corner, and you can vaguely see multiple figures, though not able to make any discernible details. And one of them is holding something. And that's when all of you hear boosh as the sound of a shotgun ringing out from underneath in the well, and the homunculus instinctively turns the fuck around and goes right out.
Seems they didn't like the appearance of your little thing.
Can't you blame them?
I think it's adorable.
You're disgusting.
I could take
Thank
a shotgun
you.
shot.
You all can vaguely hear the sound of muffled yelling from down beneath, almost as if somebody's being scolded.
Get out of
My,
here.
my. Good thing the guards didn't hear that. You're telling me to get out of here?
Yes, in case
I'm
they
not the
come
one
up.
to send that down.
I want them to come up. That's what the point is.
Yes, but we don't want Cormac to be seen with us. I thought that was the whole point of him stealthing, which he is not doing right now.
He's not very good at that, is he?
He is when he is
I assure you,
actually
I'm quite good at it.
away and not out in the open next to the well.
Sounds like they're arguing with each other right now. But
Just like we
anyway,
are.
you're welcome for looking down the well in the first place. I'll be right over there. Do you want me to roll a new stealth or use the one from before?
One before still fine.
Okay. Then I'll go over to one of the alleys nearby where I can still hear what's going on.
Does it seem like they're going to be coming up?
Very good question. Martia, you look down the well and you see vaguely... Do you also have dark vision or no?
No, I am very much human.
Okay. You look down at the bottom and you see, mostly shrouded in shadow, the upper body of a human man standing at the bottom, vaguely holding a torch in his hands.
Okay.
And with his other hand, he reaches up and grabs the rope and just tugs it twice.
That seems like an invitation to me, Sophie. I think we should head down.
They're not coming up.
Does not seem so.
God damn it.
2 tugs usually means they want us to come down to them. Don't worry, I can go down first. I'll protect you.
Okay. I wish it was out in the open, but beggars can be choosers.
Can I... This... No, you can't hold bonus actions, can you? I was going to ask if I could hold an action to rage if we get shot at.
Yeah, that
it's
I do
only
not believe you can do, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like me to do the wording bond again?
No, it only bumps up my AC to a 15. I'm also considered about... not considered, more concerned about the, being able to take the damage. Which, it would only split it between the 2 of us, and your body spellcasting types, so I don't know if that would be a good idea. Yeah, I think we just go down with Martia first.
Sure.
All right. The 2 of you hop into the well, grabbing onto the thick rope and begin climbing down carefully down below what feels like about 2 stories worth of tunnel. Land at the bottom in front of this this man here holding a torch. And Selfie, as you reach the bottom, you recognize this man. This is Felix. Well then, sorry for the little scuffle down there. Was it expecting whatever the fuck that thing was? I assume that's yours.
Quite repelling, but I guess you can call it mine.
Well, come on over. You meet the rest of the group.
Okay.
Okay,
2 of you follow. Oh,
yeah.
go ahead.
I was just saying Martia will remain quiet until she sort of gestured until she feels like it's a good time to talk.
All right. You.
I take her for something.
Out of character, what? Because I'm genuinely curious. What is Cormac gonna do since he needs to go down the well?
I was waiting to actually say that.
Oh, okay.
Cormac,
Go
after seeing them go down, waits a moment, then nonchalantly walks over towards the well, and then waits and listens. And once it sounds like they've started walking the other direction, that's when he'll start slowly descending.
Awesome. I'll say, let's go ahead and get this out of the way now.
And my
Cormac,
dog barking.
go ahead and roll me another stealth check as you climb into the well and go down. You're invisible.
Can't do. Oh, I'm not invisible. No.
Okay, you're just sneaking. Okay, got it. 25. Very
I'm
good.
sneaking. Yeah.
Okay. Very nice.
That is funnier than 24.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. I don't even have anything witty to say to that. That's that's just good.
Yeah, it was 24 to 25. Like
it is funny. Oh my god. All right. So, Martia and Selfie, the 2 of you follow this gentleman just around a very tight corridor around the corner, and it gets to a bit of a clearing. a very small, tight room lit with what looks to be an oil lantern in the center of this room with a very haphazardly put together table. Looks like a wooden table made out of just random scraps. And on the table is a map. A map of the town, or I should say the city of Azakar, including in the top right corner, Fort Whiteclaw.
White Claw, no
So-
laws.
So you look around the room at the individuals staring back at you, all of them covered in blackened soot, most likely miners from...
A minor. Sorry, it's escaped.
It's okay, it's okay. You see all of them with the mining patches on their arms, except for one of them, a young individual of Goliath descent. Pale grayish blue skin with his hair kind of cut off into... the only way I can describe it is a mohawk mullet. With like a long hair with the sides shaved completely. He is, out of the entire group, the only one that is dressed comfortably, and he is holding a smoking double-barrel shotgun.
Well, I think I could take it. A blast from the
In
shotgun,
a
I mean.
fight, right? Oh, yeah.
And so
Got
the
that.
Felix individual who'll bring you all into the room, turn to you and says, "Alrighty, well, you actually followed through. Very nice. Sorry, like I said, sorry about the noise. Clavdy here, gesturing over to the Goliath. Be a bit jumpy. Has seen one of those things before. To be fair, I haven't seen one like that specifically, but you get all kinds of weird shit out in the wilderness. So, glad you decided to come out. We really do appreciate this. Shows that you actually care. Oh, maybe. So, I mentioned before, my name's Felix. This is Clavdy. As I said before, these are the others. You're probably wondering why we decided to bring you down here. Reason is that guards don't like us talking very much. Have to do it in secluded places. Can't do it in our homes though, because sometimes they do random searches. We found a nice little hidey hole right underneath their noses.
I'm going to...
that upon you meeting here... One second. I hope that upon you meeting here, you don't decide to give information up about this place, you hear? Assume we can trust you that much? As he waits for
I
a
was just
response.
going to cast message real quick so that I could communicate with them quietly.
Okay.
Okay.
If that's okay. Towards... I'm going to cast it towards Selfie, and mentally she will hear in her head what happens if they don't find them in their homes at night, though. She doesn't have to respond if she doesn't want to.
Sophie will stay quiet, merely thinking the same thing. Because in Sophie's mind, I'm here to shut down those people for future event. Not yet. But when it's our turn at the throne, those people are not going to just hate her, but they might try to take her down. So all she can do right now is act like she's friendly, let Martia do the talking because she's even friendlier than the rest of the party at least. But for all our party cares, those people are less than pawns.
So as he says this, Martia will remove her hood. Sort of as a way to show a mutual respect, although she might not have it. And she'll say, "Of course, if we're dealing in places such as this, we surely have to have an understanding that we're all a bit less than favorably looked upon." We understand your plight, and we're here to help.
It's good to hear. Desperate need of it. The conditions in town here have been getting worse and worse by the day. Of course, being a Vosh, fellow Vosh, as to say, probably seen the tyranny that goes on a daily basis around here. Except in Nazarkar, it's somehow even worse.
I've been around. I've definitely done my fair share. Would I sort of know that, like, it is sort of a lot more like this everywhere, or is this like a big extreme?
I would
what this town is
say
in?
you do know. So there are many labor cities in Vosh. They're all over the place.
Yeah.
So these are relatively common. The way that the government in the Voshkov Empire works is very unique. The entirety of the empire obviously serves under the banner of the standing emperor, who lives in the capital city of Zargrad. They are the ones who makes all of the executive decisions regarding Voshkov as a whole. However, they have so much territory compared to other nations that in order doing a long-lasting national government just doesn't work for them. And so each individual territory is run by local kings and queens, almost like that of a local government. And they have free reign to rule their territories as they see fit, as long as they are up to snuff with the emperor himself.
Okay.
So leadership in a lot of these territories tends to change depending on how much they're able to brown nose the man upstairs. So there tends to be a lot of cruelty in a lot of these territories, as a lot of people see, a lot of these kings and queens see violence as a replacement for strength.
Okay.
People who are kept in harsh conditions are hardened individuals and therefore can be more reliant and thus more efficient.
Would I have partaken in this sort of brutality in the past as well?
As a part of the very notorious Vosh army, absolutely. You were the ones enforcing the laws a lot of the times when there was peacetime, which peacetime being in quotations in this world. Whenever you weren't fighting the enemy, you're fighting your own people. Revolts take place almost on a weekly basis.
You're going to be putting down even more of those.
Yes. Martia will look down to her hands, and she'll look back to him. I understand a thing or two about this land brutality.
Actually, I'm just going to put messages from the cantrip into the Roll20 chat, if that works.
That's a good idea. Go for it. Felix says in response, saying, "And I think you can understand that at this point we're starting to get fed up with it. So some of us have decided to take up arms in secret. We're working with some people outside of the territory, far north. In fact, we actually met with some of the Travelers, we'll call them. It's been giving us some supplies here. We are part of a band of rebellious folk. They call themselves the Scars of Broadway.
Oh, shit.
Would I recognize that name? Is there a role I can make?
No role necessary. You were told about them by your king. The Scars of Broadway is a resistance group run by Princess Zanzi, one of your targets.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna shoot
as your
really quick.
your 3-act plan. That is the final, well, not necessarily final act, but one of the 3 acts of your little mission is to find and capture Princess Zanzi, bringing her back alive.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot you a message really quick. Sorry to do this to Twitch chat.
You can reply. You can reply to my message.
I'm shooting Gallus a message.
Okay. And just for reference, I am I'm casting this twice every time I send a message. So.
All good.
Yeah, thankfully it's a cantrip. So.
I was just thinking.
You said you're DMing me, is that right?
Yes.
I await your DM.
That was meant to be a question mark at the end, not a slash.
Wait, charges. Wait, never mind. The item doesn't give me the cantrip; it just gives me a certain amount of charges. So never mind. I wouldn't be casting it that many times. It has 5 charges, I think. So I have 2 more messages I can send. Yeah, I have 2 more charges that I can use.
Or a follow-up question, I should say.
There we
go. So that those messages specifically would be towards Martia. These 3 messages I sent.
Alrighty. Martia, I'd say for that question you sent me.
Yeah.
You currently do not know that information.
Okay.
So yeah, Martia would have no idea.
And these people that you've met, any names among them?
Felix kind of looks over to the rest of the group, and you see like some of the people in the back kind of just shrug their shoulders. They didn't typically work in names. Keeps it safer that way, just in case. Most of these people here aren't fighters. Or workers, you know? It's people trying to make a living.
Understand.
I have a bit of combat experience. I'm one of the city's hunters, after all, so I know my way around a rifle, but I've never fought on front lines or anything like that. That's why I wanted to meet up with you. To be honest, I didn't expect Selfie here to be with friends, but there's more of us and you're all willing to help. We'll take all the help we can get.
I'll introduce myself.
I think this is the perfect time for me to be a theatrical bastard.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Before you do anything, let me get a few more things in.
I will.
Well, if we are to help your cause, I think we should also meet with these people, get a cut of who they are ourselves. You can never be too careful in vast cause.
Right. You want to meet with the travelers, is that right?
Yes.
Well, I hope you're prepared to wait a while. Can't exactly send them letters. Can't just show
I
up and
missed my
check on
chance,
us.
so I'm just gonna stay hidden. I missed the
If you
perfect
wanna meet
moment
up with
for
them- You're fine, you're fine. If you want to meet up with them, then you might have to wait until after our current plan is concluded. See, I
Ooh,
mentioned
there we
before.
go. Oh, never mind.
Vaz, can you please stop interrupting?
I'm trying to like find a way where I can come in.
Okay. What would you like? What are you trying to do? Let me ask.
Fuck. So I was trying to find the perfect like time where I could like interject and walk in, and be
Mhm.
like, "Well, it's a good thing because they do have other friends or something like that." But I missed the chance for that one. Fuck. What was it that he just said? Sorry, it left my
Let
memory after I
Martia do
said that.
talking. I want to hear Martia talk.
Yes, I have proficiency in deception
Okay.
and intimidation.
Fine,
because I'm
please.
slightly social.
Fine, I'll just mute and stay.
No. Oh my god.
Alrighty. What were we just saying? Yes. Okay. Felix mentioned saying we have some plans, and gonna want to see how you feel about them. We're getting sick and tired of dealing with all this constant work and starving out here. Getting barely enough to survive. Don't have enough people to do a full-scale invasion of sorts. Too many people getting caught in the crossfire. But with your tactical know-how and looking over towards Selfie, you might have some skills that the king might be interested in. What I'm trying to suggest is the Scars of Broadway are planning an assassination. We want you to be a part of it. Now, before I talk details, I need to know. Are you with us on this? Because otherwise, we can end this conversation right now, and we can all head back home. Get back to the writing books.
I'm going to look at Selfie, and I'm going to see if she gives a nod or a shake of the head.
Selfie wouldn't mutter a word, but that patch from before, she will put it in the middle of the table. I would say if I can recognize where the king is located on the map, I'll put it there.
It is. So, what are you trying to communicate with that?
I'm trying to convey that I'm quote unquote with the people. Let's
Okay.
assassinate.
Okay. Martia will hold out a hand and she'll say, "Very well. Consider us on board."
Felix will meet your hand and give you a very firm handshake. Wonderful news. Oh, the best news we've gotten in quite a while. Alrighty then. Let's talk details. Here's what we got written up so far. And he'll gesture over to the map out on the table. This is the King's Fortress, right up here in the top corner. Fort Whiteclaw, he calls it. Now, King Shennick has only been in power for less than a decade, I want to say. A decently sized reign, but in recent months, especially with the winter rolling in, he's been cracking down on us, wanting more and more resources. Some people just say that it's because of the war efforts and maybe things are ramping up, but from the current emperor has been preaching, couldn't be farther from the truth. So obviously the king himself is planning something. Whatever it is big. He's putting us through the ringer to get it. Now, typically doesn't see visitors, but since you're all visitors here and you're not any, with quotation fingers, indoctrinated here, you have a much better shot at getting inside the castle than we do. So, what I'm suggesting, you all find a way to get inside, get on the king's good side, learn about his day-to-day activities, and when you get the chance, stab him in the back. Could be during the day, nighttime, whatever it may be. I would try to do it when he's not expecting it, though. It's called protection. And he will pull out what looks to be a small photograph. One of the youngins got this picture here. Accordion camera. Got it for holiday recently. And he pulls out the picture and shows it to you all, and you see an individual who, the best way I can describe it is that of a masked jester. Deep reddish purple rose with a white, almost porcelain mask. Face completely covered, head covered in a hood. They seem to be dressed in various patterns of dots and checkered patterns. Very, very flashy and flamboyant outfit. This is King's Royal Jester. We believe her name is Lorelei. This is the King's sole protector. He's not seen in public very often, but if you find the King, there's a good chance that she's nearby. If you try to take the King out, expect her to jump right out at you. Well, jesters can be mean motherfuckers.
Martia will take a look at the person and she'll say, do you mind if we hold on to this? We might be able to use this in a very beneficial way.
Absolutely. He will pass the photo over to you. Martia,
Thank you very much.
some more lore here as a Voshkovian, or as a Vosh, some would say.
Higher.
You recognize this title of Royal Jester. The Jesters of Vosh are not regular entertainers. They do the things that regular jesters do, you know, that of the typical court jesters. You know, they are comedians, they are actors, they are performers, you know, things like that. But they are also highly trained assassins. Every king and queen in Voshkov has a royal jester at their side. What this guy says is true. They are protectors. Their sole task is to protect the king and queen with their lives. They are highly trained even for Voshkovian standards. You fight one of these, you don't want to fight them one-on-one.
Most people don't want to fight them one-on-one.
No, they do not. But even someone with your talents, Martia, you would struggle with one of these.
Okay, but that makes you want to fight them one-on-one even more.
Fair enough, but I'm just pointing that out. You know, these are like special forces kind of people.
Okay.
So, not saying you shouldn't fight them. I'm just saying if you do, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, you say I don't want to fight one of these people one-on-one, and then I'm like Goku being told about Beerus. And it's like, hell yeah, I want to fight that guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put that into my back pocket.
So, once you do the deed, though, once the king is out of commission, we'll have a number of weeks to prepare the next move. With no leader, the military here is going to dissolve. With no one throwing out orders, they have less incentive to demand things of us. Enough persuasion and some stern conversations might be able to persuade the local guards to join us. Hopefully, take Azekar for ourselves before a new king or queen can be enacted. Then once that's done, we can talk more. Once Azakar's in our hands, I won't be the one calling the shots.
And if,
Sorry, did he say I will be or won't be?
Won't be.
Won't be. Okay.
it's a solid plan, but there's never any guarantee that Vostkov won't send any platoon to squash a rebellion. And she'll sort of hesitate what she'll say it, but then she'll follow through. She'll say, as a veteran, I know a thing or two about their pull for power. They're not going to let any land be handed over so easily. And
Right.
if the guard disbands and isn't much interested, and you can't recruit a lot to your side, it might be a weak effort.
Well, one advantage that we do have is the people themselves who have been put as the local guard. There will be some resistance, that I don't doubt, but the advantage that we got is that some of them are family. A lot of the soldiers are from Azekar. They know us. They only treat us poorly because they don't have any other choice. So, no one else cracking the whip. They have no reason to put up a fight.
So, Azekar, from what I remember, it's not highly valued as some other places in Blushcombe is.
Not at all. That's why you were sent here in the first place. It is
Yeah,
out of all of the different territories within Voshkov, it is the least protected and the most isolated. This is the the southernmost town that is run by the Empire. Anything further than that is either extremely small settlements that are mostly independent or ice and snow.
Okay. If anyone was to do it, it would be Azekar. I mean, no, we're not exactly capable of this place in the army, so
Most people are not. Don't hold it against you, though.
okay. I mean, our goals align up until the part about the leader sort of thing. And I actually think the boon of being able to meet with this organization, at least to get a size up on them, might actually help us in the long run. I think before we continue making any more plans, we should actually probably consult with our superiors.
I assume we're not going to talk about that in front of these people, though.
Oh no, of course not.
That would probably
Um,
not be a good idea.
Thinking out
Because
loud.
as a player, sometimes I'm not as smart as my character, so sometimes I need to talk and think things through before I make any big decisions.
All good.
My character's usually much smarter than me. Um,
I think that's a lot of people feel that way.
yeah. She's only got a 13 intelligence, which is sad.
That's higher than average.
Yeah,
Sure,
only
average is 10.
13 is not bad.
Average is somewhere between like 8 and 11.
Yeah. Okay. So, is there anything Martia should discuss before we think about going separate ways?
I only have 2 charges of message left, so I am going to save those in case I need them later.
Okay.
I actually do have a follow-up question from last session. If you recall last session, before I left the location of the mining area, I left a mask behind me that kind of helps with the fumes and all the dust, like a mining mask. Can I recognize its location?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, you can track where it is?
No, I'm asking if I can see it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say that one of the nameless resistance members in the back is wearing the mask right now.
He thought it was cool looking.
He looks so cool right now. Yeah, he looks sick.
It's like Darth Malgus.
He looks like something out of the Metro series with the gas masks and
Oh.
stuff.
Nice.
I think masks look cool too.
Where's
Oh,
Aura falling
man.
right now?
Hell yeah.
Question.
Yes.
The items that I can change the magic corresponding, is it no matter who touches it? Can I choose what triggers it?
It depends on which ability we're talking about. Are we talking about the magical tinkering?
The one where I did earlier when I touched the rocks and now forever
Yeah, that's-
until
Yes. So magical tinkering. Yes. Okay. So with that
Okay.
ability, from what I can remember off the top of my head, and I can look up the rules on this in a second if we need to. That one I believe it's up to 5 items you can have at any moment that can have any of those effects. All the items have to be separate. They're basically infinite, and the moment that you go more than 5, one of the items will stop working, you know?
Yeah.
So it
My
works
question
for
is,
as
like,
long
who
as you
touches?
have it.
By whose touch will the effect trigger? Only mine? Can I choose?
I think you
or
can. I
everyone?
think you can choose.
Okay. I can choose whatever, like whoever.
I believe so. I would need to
Okay.
read it again. Let me actually. We have it already here. Let me see here.
Because it's very important to me.
Actually,
So
you can
touch one
choose.
object.
Pull it again.
All right. Which of the effects are you thinking about using?
The bright light.
Okay. Never tap by a creature. The object is object has a bright light. Okay, no. So with the light itself, the way that it's written is that once you imbue that item with light, it's just constantly on. Like there's no on and off switch on it. It's just glowing.
Okay.
So if you wanted it to stop glowing, you'd either have to like quote unquote break it or just hide it.
Or
So
What
that one
about-
can't be
to
activated
stops.
by certain people. That one's just automatically
What
activated
about the
once you make it.
sound?
The sound? Good question. Let's see. Whenever
'Cause we
tapped
did
by a
talk about,
creature. Okay, that one can be activated by anyone.
And so, no matter who, I don't get to choose.
Yeah, so whenever tapped by a creature, so that's anyone, it emits a recorded message that can be heard up to 10 feet away. But the message itself can be no longer than 6 seconds long.
Okay. So just going over that, I cannot choose who can trigger it. It's just everyone.
Correct.
Is that right?
Okay.
That's it, yeah.
Then I'll not do what I wanted to do.
All right. Any other questions? Well, I know, Marta, you had one where, actually, not necessarily a question, but I know you had something that you were thinking about.
Did I?
A little bit,
Oh,
yeah.
right, yeah.
You
I was
said,
wondering.
yeah, you said that there was
I was
anything else that you
wondering-
could think about.
Yeah, because I suppose I was sort of asking for help on what I should ask because I'm stupid.
Oh, good.
Brain empty.
Hey, go ahead and let's do this. I would say, with your military knowledge, because these this is like to you, this is like a debriefing. You're used to this.
Yeah.
You used to experience these on the daily at one point. So I would say go ahead and roll an insight check to see if there's anything that this group here is giving off body language wise to spark your memory here. See if there's anything else you can think of.
What's a 14 gonna get me?
14. Okay. So far, you covered the basics. You have the mission. They've given you a few different ways to do it, and they've given you a precaution, right?
Yeah.
Say. Also have a little bits of information on how to get in the castle, as well as ways to befriend the king somewhat.
Okay.
The only thing that they have not covered yet is a getaway plan in case things go bad.
Yes. Okay. So she'll look to him and she'll say, "And if things do happen to go wrong, what do you expect of those of us who are inside, getting our putting our lives on the line?"
He thinks for a moment. Honestly, I've got no fucking idea. Shit goes bad, get the fuck out of there. That's the best I can do. I'm not a, like I said, I'm not a soldier, so not my expertise. Only thing I could say is get in there, do the job, and hope it goes well. The rest of us can try to assist in whatever ways that you all need. You all need things, any sort of supplies, rations, anything like that. We can supply whatever's necessary if it makes your jobs easier. But we are still limited. We still got our work to do. We don't want the guards thinking that we're plotting something. Giving it away, you know?
I understand. I suppose if this is the best we can do for now, we should take some time to plan and make sure this doesn't go wrong.
Alrighty. Well, I think that settles everything that we need to discuss then. We'll keep in touch. If you ever need to get a hold of us, meet here after sundown. Typically meet here every night, so if we need to discuss more things or work out more plans, you can find us right here. And now that we know what you all look like, and we know that that thing up there is on your side, we promise not to cause a ruckus now, won't we? And it looks over to the Goliath, who's still kind of clutching the shotgun. He's not pointing it at anybody. He's just holding onto it. And kind of just like, he like looks away and his face gets a little purple. Like he's blushing a little bit.
Oh, he blushes purple.
It's like, it was
I
an
wonder if his blood
accident.
is
I didn't
purple,
know.
too.
Oh, one more thing. And he's going to look the two of you up and down. And I kind of know the answer to this already, but I just want to verify. Do Martia and Selfie have any visible scars?
Martia is covered in them.
I think you mean we shared like one in common, if you remember from the accident
Yeah.
with the professor. Yeah.
Martia's
So-
is in her left arm. It covers her ring and little finger and goes up to her forearm.
And for Selfie, as you can see by my PNG, she has a scar right, of course, like through her face, from the top of her eye to the bottom of her cheek. I believe it's on both sides. Kind of like an X.
Yeah.
But yeah, if he's looking to see if like we're battle hardened, Martia always looks like she's been through it. So
All right, awesome. He's going to say, one more thing. Scars of Broadway, they didn't get the name because it sounds cool. I don't know if you notice. We've all got marks. And as you look around the room, you do actually notice now for the first time, every single person in this room has a visible scar. In some way or form. Some individuals have slash marks across their face. Some of them have missing earlobes from frostbite. Some of them even have like little bits of skin that have been ripped out and healed improperly. We've all been marked. The scars of Broadway. Scars are not something that we hide. We cherish them. Reminds us that we're still breathing. We do this because we want to keep living. Fight for a new day. Normally, if you didn't have any, this would be the part where we'd mark you. You're with the scars. You need to represent. However, I can very easily see two of you are represented already. So, I'll let you off on this time. But in the future, as you progress, the higher-ups might ask for more pieces of flesh. Just a warning. You're already marked, so not necessarily needed, but just want to put a warning out there in case you're not comfortable with it.
okay, so what I'm getting from this is I permanently scarred Zonzi, and now she permanently scars people in her ranks.
Kinda.
Damn.
Like I said before, though, that concludes our business here. So, we're all gonna head back to our homes and get some rest. I think we all have got a long day tomorrow.
Alright, Cormac's gonna start climbing then, and he hears him say that.
Very well. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Look forward to working with you. Alright, gents, let's go home. And with that, all of you begin to climb up the rope one by one and quickly get out of these empty open streets. And now, before you guys talk about what you experienced here, we're going to cut over to the other group. So, Strays and Amagiri.
Yes.
Yeah.
you guys were heading over to the fortress, correct?
Yep.
Correct.
Okay.
But I would stop around 200, like 300 feet away.
Sounds good. So first off, as you guys make your way up there, since you guys are going to be outside in the snow here, the wind outside of the city limits hits hard in the late hours. Strays, this does not bother you, but Amagiri, for you, the wind does cut through your clothing quite a bit. Amagiri, I would love it if you can go ahead and roll me a Constitution save with advantage. You need a 10 or more.
Con. Advantage.
26, very good. Despite the freezing cold, you grit your teeth underneath your mask and you continue on. Actually, you probably wouldn't be wearing your mask technically because you're in the uniforms, but either way, you grit your teeth, power through it, and the two of you make your way over towards Fort White Claw. At this point, you get here in the evening hours. The entirety of the castle itself seems to be illuminated from the inside. You do notice there are no open patrols around the castle itself. But you do see in the upper windows a number of guards who are peering out.
As we are approaching this place, and I see right around 200 feet, like a good distance still, I would actually cast a spell. I would like to cast Arcane Eye. With this, I can create an invisible eye that flies, and I share vision with it, and I can move it up to 30 feet in any direction. It has no limit of any kind of range after casting it, so I can literally infiltrate the whole castle as long as there's no solid block or any barrier blocking it, and I can look around.
Okay. So you're going to learn a lot of information then. Okay. So, first off, let me get some more appropriate music. So we're stealth mode here. So, for the sake of the spell, I am not going to go like in extreme detail, marking off every single individual hallway and room and such like that. The spell lasts for how long does
1
it?
hour.
An hour. Okay, yeah. So I would say with this spell, you can easily map out the entirety of the fortress, like the whole thing.
I would actually make a little notes and all that on like paper that I have.
Of course, yeah.
To,
kind of like
make a
bamf
little
in and
map as well.
out, in and out of the Arcane Eye, just like taking notes and drawing up your own schematics and floor plans and things like that. So very easy to do. And I will say, as you're flying about, I'll say there's two things that you notice that pique your interest, aside from the general layout itself. And remind me, the invisible eye only gives you visibility, not sound, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I can move. You see visual information? Yes, only visual.
Okay, awesome. So, two things you notice. Number one, you get to one of the, with the Arcane Eye, one of the higher towers in the fortress, the highest peak. There's like one tower that just above all the other ones, the rest of the castle itself, and looks like it has a vast opening. And inside the top of this tower seems to be this massive laboratory. You see all sorts of scientific and astronomy-based equipment scattered all about the place. Various alchemy stations, bottles of strange fluids and materials, things like that. I would say roll me an intelligence check. Actually, I'll say Arcana to see if you can recognize some of the more.
An Arcana check that I instantly
Yes.
success.
I forgot you had that.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So you recognize in this chamber not only is the king, as you believe this is his facility, the space itself is dedicated to various different fields of academic study, including astronomy, as you guys had learned was a facet that the king was very interested in, as well as alchemy. And one thing that really sticks out in this room is a large opening in the ceiling, currently closed off, but it looks like a section in the ceiling that is able to open and shut. And right in front of it is a giant telescope, 15 feet tall. A very powerful tool used for studying the stars. And as you're taking a look around this chamber here, the door to the chamber opens, and you see the king. You see a man dressed to the nines in very warm, comfortable clothing that looks to be made for a powerful and wealthy diplomat. His clothing is mostly that of a dark royal green, but it is covered in golden stitchings and bits of jewelry hanging from the shoulder pads and the wrists. He has a very fine-looking blade made out of some. The scabbard itself looks like it's made out of the ivory of some large animal, possibly a mammoth. Draped on his side, this weapon, and on the head of this tiger man is a very intricate-looking crown, the blue gemstone right in the center of it. The tiger's face is covered in very thick fur, almost as if he has this like long beard that kind of protrudes down from his chin, and his razor sharp teeth jut out of his mouth. He is sophisticated, yet feral, in a sense. As he steps into this room with a look of determination on his face. With that, he will, without saying a word, go over to his telescope, press a few buttons on a nearby panel, and the ceiling begins to open up. And for the next few minutes...
As he presses those buttons, I would like to really look at them and remember that.
Absolutely. As he does so, he slowly watches as the roof opens up, revealing the true nature of this observatory. And for the next few minutes, he simply looks into his telescope and looks upon the stars. The other thing you notice is outside of this observatory, far beneath the castle itself, in the dungeons. You find in the basement level of this castle a set of dank, dark... Somebody just sent me a Steam invite. Sorry. You find this deep, dark, and decrepit-looking cellar. A dungeon to its literal degree. various cages of iron and stone line these halls, each one of them filled with a peasant, commoner of some kind, being kept here against their will. They're in chains, still dressed in relatively warm clothing, but a lot of them are suffering from illness, frostbite. The amount of mistreatment here is too much to keep track of. But there's one cell that sticks out to you. That is a relatively large cell, one that is relatively nice looking compared to the others. There's a fine, lavish carpet set piece in the middle of the room. There's a table, a proper bed. And sitting on the bed is a massive 7 to 8 foot tall blue-furred minotaur reading a book.
Oh.
Unlike the other peasants, though, this one is not in chains. Seems to be minding his own business. And
It's
as
that
your
guy.
arcane eye explores the castle, those are the two things that really stick out to strays. So, as the spell concludes after your hour of research, is there anything else the two of you would like to do while you're up in the mountains?
I need to see them. I'm going to turn to Amagiri. Amagiri. Considering what I saw just now, we have a little friend inside of there, or multiple ones. The question is, why is there a minotaur inside of a dungeon in that cell that looks like a normal room? Quick question out of character. For Brisket, did you tell the other people that you saw the minotaur? I
think
can't
I-
remember.
I think I told you guys, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
literally like, hey, I found this weird guy. I didn't talk to him or anything like that, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it was. Pygo just pulled the curtain back to look at me all weirdly. What did I miss?
And with that, I would actually, I'm gonna inform the
Okay.
others about that really quick. And I cast sending to our good
Pygo streams that
Martia
muted. What,
with
dude?
the message. Your blue friend from the
Hold
forest
on.
is in the dungeon, in a nice cell.
Okay, yeah.
You can
I
enter
don't
that
know
level.
if you'll
Real quick, I'll
respond,
be
but-
right back. Near beat. Sorry.
I suppose that goes this time. Yeah, I don't know if she would respond right away because she doesn't have much information on him. And she would probably eventually say back, keep an eye on him. Get any information you may need.
Yeah. Well then, Amagiri, what do you want? Do we need anything of informations from inside there? I know the whole layout of the castle. Is there any place you want to infiltrate to get something out of there? I have my ways.
Not that I can think of. I pretty much got what I thought we would need from it.
Hmm.
Besides anything that might be hidden, though, I'm not sure.
Question: did I find any treasury, like a treasure room or anything like that, as I was looking around?
He's still gone, I think.
Oh.
He said BRB, so.
Oh, I'm back.
Because it's pretty easy. Ah, okay.
Oh, now he's back. Perfect.
Okay, I said it kind of quiet.
Did I saw any treasury, like a treasure, inside there, or any kind of object that looked like interesting, like that had something at it, except of a sword, of course.
Treasury? Are we talking like a vault?
Yeah, something like that.
Ooh, good question, actually. You know what? Yeah, you probably would have seen a vault. Though I would say, there would be a vault for these hey, hold on, let me start over. The entire castle itself is draped head to toe with valuable goods. Like there's like very expensive decorations like all across the inside of the castle. With that being said, there is a vault with even more valuables, though this contains, it's not the biggest vault, but it does contain a decent amount of gold, fit enough for a king, like that of a small horde inside here. With
You
a
mean
couple...
poker chips?
No, gold.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yes, I mean, there is poker chips. There's also gold.
Okay.
This king likes his shinies, apparently.
Any kind of interesting items in that room? And if it's guarded and all that, like inside of it.
Yeah, I would say there would be a couple items in this room. Not anything specific, I would say. But there is a decent amount of valuables that looked like they could be usable items, say like weapons and things like that. But considering that they're all kind of just thrusted in here, it's hard to tell.
Interesting. So nothing like in a special pedestal or something like that that looks like it has like bigger meaning to it.
No.
Okay. We could get some extra funding if we wanted to. That's something I tell to Amagiri, by the way. Zork?
Amagiri. Zork, if you're talking, we can't hear
Sorry.
you. Oh, there we go.
Sorry, someone was talking to me.
All
I have
good.
to feed my dog food.
That's a good thing you should do, yeah.
Shit, I lost track of what was just being said.
A treasury like with a lot of gold, and there are no guards in front of it, right? You said like nothing from guards.
I would say the vault itself is locked up tight with like a steel, like a typical like bank vault kind of door. So there's no guards necessarily standing in front of it, but there are plenty of guards patrolling the halls.
Okay, but it's a closed off room, right?
Correct.
Okay. I turn to Amagiri then. Do we want to get some extra funds for our little excursion? That is real.
I'm not much of a robber, but it would be useful.
We are giving it to the people in need.
Steal from the rich and give to the needy.
By the way, I forget? Did you say that you could like share what you saw before? Or did you tell me what you saw?
I told you, like from time to time. Also, I have a whole map in front of me, like in a book, like notes and all that, like from the whole layout. It's like an in and out. So yeah.
And what to do with the prisoners you have?
And I would say we first talk with other people, and don't forget, I have ways to literally communicate even with the ones in the prison. So, what do you say? You want to have a little trip? There's no big threat for us.
Sure. You said you could cast invisibility. Yes.
Of course. but I'm not sure if we really need that much of invisibility.
Everybody
But-
wants to be sure.
Of course, I understand you. So let's go a number safe. And with that, I'm gonna stand next to Amagiri, cast invisibility on both of us, so I need to upcast it, I think. Right? Or is it invisibility already?
You
multiple?
need it at 3rd level.
Third level, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, didn't want to. 3rd level. And then I got a dimension door inside of the vault because I can visualize.
Doesn't that break the invisibility?
Fair, I need to do it other way, sorry. I forgot it was greater invisibility.
Yeah.
But where's greater invisibility? Where is it? I hate it, sorry, I need to cast greater invisibility first.
You're good.
Greater.
Excuse me.
Greater invisibility, and I need to upcast it. Just 5, so my 5th level slot is gone. So there we go. And then I'm gonna dimension door inside of there.
Okay.
With Amagiri together.
Of course, wonderful. So, the two of you prepare as you use your teleportation magic to bamf inside the vault. And I'm going to say for tonight, we're going to cut away from that for a bit. As we get very close to the end of our session here, we will run one last bit of business that I would like to at least start before the next session. So, fast forward a bit. It's midnight. The events of the evening meeting with the Scars of Broadway have concluded. Cormac,
Hey.
it's about time to cause some havoc.
Yes, it is. I agree.
So, you're going in alone, correct?
The plan was I go into the church alone, but if the others can keep watch, as it were, outside of the church, then that will help.
Okay. I'll say for the purpose of this, for next week, in case they want to be involved, Chia
know
will be
Chia
in the
did,
outskirts.
yeah.
Who else would like to attend this fateful meeting?
I will.
Would that be after we come back from the castle, or?
I
in the
would
meantime?
say, depending on how that stuff goes.
Oh, echo.
Yeah, echoing a little bit. I'd say, depending on how that stuff goes, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna save the vault looting for next week. So I'm gonna say, depending on how that goes, you might be, but it'll be like right when you guys are getting back into town.
Okay.
So I would say you
We'll
guys
hold off
probably
on that for
wouldn't
now,
have
then.
enough time to join on this one.
Okay, good to know. Well, totally fine.
Downsides of splitting
In
the
that
party. and all
case-
that.
I have a question for
Yes.
Vaz. You ask if someone has heat metal. I do have that. Do you still need that? If yes, I'll come with you. If not, I'll stay at the base to wait for the others.
Actually, it might have a pretty big use here, considering I still have 2 charges left on message. That could be fun. Like, I'm thinking if someone runs for the door, I say, like, with message now, and then the handle on the door starts burning.
Yeah, I can do that.
Forcing them to let go or get horribly scarred on their hand. That could be
In
fun.
that case, I'll join you.
All right, so as I'm aware, there are 3 entrances to the church. The one that I was interested in barring first was the cellar door that's outside. And for that, I am going to place my my crowbar, I meant to say, not crossbow. I don't know why I said crossbow. I'd like to place my crowbar into the handles so that it blocks whoever tries to open it from the inside.
All right, that can be done.
Wonderful. Second, I'd like to go to another one of the back doors. I believe I sabotaged it last session. Never mind. I sabotaged it with my thieves' tools last session. That's right.
Oh yeah,
I
you
don't need to
did.
worry about that
You
one.
busted the lock. Yeah.
Yeah, so that it wouldn't open. So that it couldn't be unlocked. Yeah, so that mechanism's fucked. If they try to use that door, it will be to no avail. The only way in or out is going to be the front doors. Which is like a double door, right?
The front door, yes, correct.
Okay. Very well. Then here's what I think I would like to do as well. Does anyone else have a crowbar?
I don't think so.
Okay. In that case, what I'll do instead is I'll take the length of chain that I have instead, and I'm going to wrap it around the... or I'm going to have you, once I'm in the building, wrap it around the hand. Are there handles on the front door? The two front doors?
Yes.
Okay. And they're like bar handles?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you my chain, and then you can wrap it around the handles. And if they try to grab it, then that's when I'll say to Selfie now for the heat metal. That'll be the signal. So once I'm inside, then I would like you to do that, okay, Martia?
Yeah?
Perfect.
I'm staying on the outside.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you guys cast heat metal on the chains or the door
Because
handles?
the handles, the door handles should be one like, or at least one of the handles should be one connected thing. So I think regardless of which one you do, whoever tries to flee out there will probably try to grab both handles to throw it open, is what I'm imagining. But move off to the side so nobody sees you when I open the doors to go in. I'm going to use disguise self to make myself look like a sick and elderly worker who looks to be about like on death's door. Okay.
Alrighty.
And then I will go into the church. When I step in, what do I see?
Yeah, you enter the church. The interior of the church is illuminated like how it was before, but this time with various torches and candles spread about the chamber. It's a little dim, but it's bright enough where you can see clearly. And near the altar, you see 3 individuals. One of them being the priest that you had met before. A relatively young man with a deer-like appearance, a deer-kin. And next to him, you also have 2 middle-aged men, more human on either of his sides. Their outfits seem to be less, how would I describe it? Seem to be more in like basic attire, so you would assume these to be deacons. And the 3 of them seem to be discussing something upon the door opening. And the priest shouts out to you and says, "Welcome. What brings you in here, soul?" This dark hour.
Father, I feel that my time is near, and I stumble towards the altar. I want to pray one last time. Will you help me?
Go ahead and roll me a deception check, please.
All right, Actor Feet helps out with that. With
Indeed it
advantage.
does.
$22.
22. The priest will not respond for a moment. His facial expressions being almost blank in a way. But he will eventually nod his head to you and say, "You may step forward, my son. Step forward and pray at the altar."
He approaches. And he is going to kneel at the altar before these three priests. Is there like a special name that they use for their god, or do they just call him God?
These ones would just call him God.
All right. Actually, I'm not going to invoke the name of their god because that might draw its attention. So what I'll say is, I come before you, a dying man. I ask, please, to cleanse me in your light before I go. I feel the evil within me, the sins I have committed in my life.
One of the
inside me.
One of the deacons will look over towards the priest and say, "Does this have to do with..." And before he gets a chance to finish, the priest raises a hand. He stops. "Apologies. Continue your prayer. I yearn to hear it."
I ask, please remove this burden from me. Let it out. Get it out of me before my time is over. And as he says that, there's an audible crack as his head looks up and gets thrown back, almost like the sound of a neck breaking. And he goes limp for a moment. And then his hand twitches, shoots up, and both arms grab a hold of his chest, and he begins digging into himself. And that's when the claws come out. The deacons what?
Oh,
As
no,
they
go ahead.
watch this?
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So Cormac tears open his own rib cage, blood spilling forth like a waterfall and pooling beneath his feet. You can interject with their reaction to this before I continue the description.
Absolutely. Real quick. Pygo, can you help me? The ice cream you gave me is leaking.
Sounds like a you issue.
No, I'm serious.
Also, this is-
I'm holding it and I literally can't move because it melted too much. And now it's
Also,
like
just a
overflowing.
content,
Sorry. We just got a
warning
brand
for
new
you,
mouse
right?
pad, and I don't want to set it down and ruin it. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, much better. Okay, we're good. Wait, why?
Also,
Content
I
warning.
don't know where to put this.
content warning for the viewers as well, because it's gonna get gory with this description.
Can we?
He's gonna call Mac up.
Yeah, I'm gonna Cormac it
You
up.
just put that
My
over the other
husband is
side.
a girl failure.
Shut up. I'm tired.
The tension of this scene.
Pygo
has
gave
been
me ice
reduced
cream.
by ice cream.
Okay, so
All right.
the two deacons recoil for a moment, being shocked at the sight that they are witnessing. The priest, however, steels himself. Brothers, do not step back in fear. We are prepared for this. The house of God will be protected. You may continue with your description.
Cormac begins laughing hysterically upon hearing that, as his clothes, flesh, and bones, as well as all of his equipment, begin to melt into the blood puddle beneath him. His laughter ceases as his head falls off the melting corpse that his body has become, splashing into the puddle and disappearing, and the rest of Cormac quickly follows, leaving only a crimson puddle behind, as well as a reflective one at that. Ripples begin to violently disturb the reflection on the surface of the puddle, as a clawed hand rises out and grips the dry ground before it. A demonic beast, as red as the blood it was spawned in, pulls itself out from the puddle and unleashes a spine-chilling roar from a maw of far too many mangled teeth. And let's bring that picture of Cormac out. Could you blow it up real quick as I transform it?
Oh yes, I'm zooming in for you.
Oops, I did not mean
gone.
to delete it. I didn't mean to press delete. I meant to press the random side.
All
There
good.
we go.
There
that
we
shit
go.
up. You can probably make it bigger too, just so it's more detailed.
Oh, I already zoomed in. Yeah, I can do that. 1 second. Ooh, doo-doo-doo-doo. Big.
Yeah.
I'll soon
Courtesy
do it so they can
of
compare.
the art was made by Serious Whimsy, one of our VTuber siblings.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
as you complete your transformation and turn into your terrifying form, the priest will look upon you and say, "The wolf presents himself in sheep's clothing. The wolf wishes to consume the lambs. The wolf forgets that he is not with the lambs. He is within the lion's pride. And he will reach underneath the altar, and the priest will pull out a glistening golden assault rifle pointed at your head and says, "The lion consumes the wolf! Open fire!" And the two other deacons will reach into their robes and pull out revolvers pointing in your direction, and they will all open fire on you. That is what we'll wrap up for tonight's session. There's so much echo.
That is fucking awesome.
Do not fuck with the church.
What?
Church will cleanse your sin.
So next week,
I'm just I just think that's so funny that they have a fucking golden gun.
oh yeah, next week, Vraltor's gonna be dueling with some badass fucking priests armed to the teeth. Oh man.
Well, there goes your plan. I'm still at the
He's got
door.
backup at least.
It does seem like everything I try to do ends up with me getting massive amounts of damage dealt to me.
I guess. We can
Isn't that
still
what-
like make you invisible and run.
I have invisibility.
Listen, man,
It's
Cormac
fine.
likes to deal the damage, but that means you gotta take some too.
It should be fine as long as I get pretty high on my initiative. I'll be able to give myself a lot of temp HP.
As long as he get high, he's fine.
True.
Also, having played the subclass Cormac is playing, he's gonna be fine.
I'll probably be fine.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
good AC, he has regeneration, he's fine.
All right, well,
I have to hit my attacks to regenerate.
Me and Strays are in a vault. I'm just like, I wonder what the others are up to.
No, we are literally just there, standing there with the bag of holding, you shuffling like money in there and gold. What do you think the others are doing? Probably also something productive, right?
Oh, I'm sure.
Meanwhile,
Just get to the golden
camera
gun.
swaps over. Golden AK starts shooting.
Wait,
yeah.
wait. Who's getting the golden gun?
that's a good question. Y'all gotta figure that
You're the
out.
artificer.
Alright, who are we rating
yeah.
this week?
That is
We are
a
rating the
good
priest.
question. Yeah, do we got any holy VTubers that we follow?
I
Let's
have the
see.
power of God. Hell yeah!
Right?
By the
Let's
power
see.
of
Nick
God
does
and
streaming.
God and AK machinery.
He's kind of a
God,
celestial
right.
thing, right? Fox is just streaming.
True. I see also.
Streaming
You
some
know what?
art.
I don't think we've rated. Let's rate Arsenal. I don't think we've rated.
Oh yeah,
him
we
in a
can
hot
rate
minute.
Arsenal.
Arsenal's
yeah.
live
He's
at the moment.
playing
Yeah.
some Minecraft.
Oh,
Minecraft.
Arsenal. I don't have no beef with Arsenal in any way, shape, or form for what they did to us in the Volcanic
What the
campaign.
fuck?
Now I want to rate them even more.
What did I miss last week?
He gifted some subs. No, you weren't. You were there for that one, Zaris.
You were there.
He gifted
Yeah.
some subs, and he was like, bring a strong monster over. So I threw a Tigrix at them. Level 2, by the way.
Yeah.
Level
Not
3.
afraid, but
Level
yeah.
3.
But it's
But did
okay.
you
We had
die?
a chase scene, and they got away.
We
But
got
did you
away.
die?
Closely. Close.
All right, I'm gonna start the raid. He's about to go into the end, so
Okay, I'm
let's rate him as he's
about.
going in, so he gets
Yeah,
distracted.
my raid started. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for
All
watching
right.
today's episode. Looking forward to see some fun stuff. There is a good chance I personally might be streaming tomorrow night. We'll see how I'm doing with energy. Also, I'm gonna be doing a collab this Wednesday with some really cool people. More information
mad
on that
about
later.
that.
Yeah.
So mad about that.
More information later when I learn a little more details about that. It's kind of last minute. I literally just found out right before I started streaming. So, yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next episode of The Gambit. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.